everyone. Thanks for joining us.
We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Bull Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown and I'm so well.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Ground ball up the middle. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level. But that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
So one out, nobody on. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Varsho after it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That was blasted to the moon. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Will hit next. Fly ball down the line. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Jays 0. Back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bounce to third. Devers tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
1 strike.
The 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Good job to fight that one off.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes for his pitcher.
And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
1-2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Abreu snags it for the second out.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedane Rafaela. Gosman, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. O'Neill on his way to third. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Yarbrough gets the call from the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Here's Trevor Story. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Varsho going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Boston strands a pair as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Spencer Horwitz. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Leo Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now, number 9. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. On the ground, Devers. Jump throw. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Back to the top of the lineup, George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's 5-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now batting Tristan Casas. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Varsho makes the grab, one down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Hit in the air, left field. Nabs it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One hit in the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the fourth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2 goes down looking. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. A little bit low. Right side. Rafaela whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the air out towards right center. Long run, nice grab. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. That's towards center. Varsho sizes this one up. Varsho makes the play. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We play. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Houck back to work. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Out to short. Fires over to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Jimenez in his rookie season, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Just missed.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the... Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. second home run of the game. It's 6-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 2. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Tristan Casas. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip, I don't talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run.
All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, number 9.
Joey.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Bounce back to the mound. Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. Two outs, base is empty. And now, Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good eye there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Foul ball. Out to center. Varsho after it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Connor.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And the batter now, Cedane Rafaela. Bounce to the left side. Bichette sends it across the first. That ends the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Houck back to work. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Kirk in the box again. Takes the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Whips it to Casas, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They continue to trail 7-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Tate.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And he deals. Up and in. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 43. Up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera warming up as well. Foul ball there. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And it's fouled away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One run across in the frame so far. All Red Sox in this one. That one pushed foul. And the 0-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 9-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Number 29 into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 29.
One down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
Up next for the Red Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Tristan Casas. And there's a foul ball. Line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Going, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Masataka Yoshida. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is going to go. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
This kind of velocity is so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 43.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Safe at second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a foul ball. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the pitch. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 4 runs on 4 hits, all of them solo homers. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Jays nothing. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Going 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And the righty deals. On the ground, out to short. Story sends it over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Spencer Horwitz.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 11-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. The pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1. Out there to center. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. 4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And George makes the grab. And O'Neill is retired. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers, the next to hit. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 13-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of it.
Key pitcher on now, Genesis Cabrera.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Trevor Story now. Cabrera, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This one smoked on its way out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 14-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Kicks and deals. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Now the left fielder, number 9.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. High in the air, out to right. Abreu hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. And the pitch. In the air. Left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fought off foul. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Hout is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
What do you got? Afternoon.